we live?
We're live.
Welcome back, you bunch of animals, to the Track Walk Pod with Peach and Evan, where we give all wrong opinions on Formula N. Dude? Formula N. Dude. Now, PJ.
Welcome back.
In light of the breaking news, do you feel like someone came into your house and just threw you out of it and just started living in it? With you looking on the outside
And
staring in.
Looted and plundered.
Plundered, dude. Is that what you feel like?
Raped and pillaged.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, we're going to need to bleep that bad boy.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Coming in hot today, people.
Yeah, right?
Coming in hot. What did you think of that Dutch GP? Were you sitting there on your couch falling asleep? Were you snoring?
I actually did fall back asleep.
Yeah. Was your significant other complaining about how you snore? Is that where you were at while you were watching the Dutch Grand Prix?
Did they kick you out of the house?
Is that what they did?
They said, you're stupid for liking this.
Yes. Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Well, that's how I felt too.
Yeah.
Well, PJ, let's start with some plugs, dude. Let's just get the plugs out of the way now. Now, dude.
Do it.
Please.
That's going to be loud. I'm sorry that I just blew out everyone's eardrums.
Red lighting.
Give us a like. Give us a follow. Go follow us at Only F1. Oh, shit.
Wow. Hey, go follow us on Only F1 Fans Official, baby.
Damn,
Thanks,
dude.
Peach, for the free plug. Slimy.
Damn. We're recording at 10 p.m.
It is true. Yeah, it is late.
Follow us. Give us a like. Subscribe. Comment. Track Walk Pod on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, TikTok.
We're everywhere.
Yeah.
We're fucking everywhere.
Like and
dude.
subscribe. We're at whatever platform you get your podcasts on.
And hurry up, dude. Hurry up.
Now.
You're not even doing anything. You're listening to us, which means you have nothing better to do with your life. So why don't you just go and do it?
Help us out.
Help us out. Help us help you.
I was going to say that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're
I don't know what we're going to help with, but
nothing.
Help us help you.
And there we go.
Help us help us. Help us.
Please help.
Please
SOS.
help. We need help.
SOS, dude. Please. Okay, anyways. Okay, on the docket.
Now that we have the plugs, yeah.
Let's see. Okay, we have crazy breaking news.
Beep, 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 beep,
Beetle beep beep. Beetle beep beep, dude. Williams? Well, I'll just leave it at that. Williams?
Jeez.
Now, if you're getting your breaking news from here, honestly, what are you doing with your life?
Right.
Don't do that.
Turn on your notifications
Yes.
from ESPN or something.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do that with us.
Yeah.
We are not the people to do that for you.
No.
And we want to make that clear because that's what this podcast is about.
We're the last ones to know.
Exactly.
We're the lowest on the totem pole.
We have some Alpine updates.
Some more breaking news there.
Yeah,
Beep, beep,
and
beep, beep,
that's about it for that.
Pretty sure of it.
And then we're going to hop into, our review of the Dutch GP.
There's only two things that I can't stand in this world.
Is one of them Dutch people?
Is people who can't tolerate other people's cultures and the Dutch.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Austin Powers.
Oh.
Austin Powers quote.
Okay.
Dude.
Right. My bad. That's my bad.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Uncultured fuck.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Jesus, PJ, you are coming in hot today. Then we have our we're going to get into our preseason predictions because we promised and then we didn't do it, so we're going to do it now. Okay? Okay, dude?
We'll finally do it. Get
We'll
off
do it.
our back.
Get off our back, dude.
Get off our backs about it.
God.
And
then it's race week, baby.
it's another race week.
Hell yeah.
A long weekend.
We're in Monza, baby.
Memorial Day weekend.
Labor
Day weekend.
Labor Day. Do the Europeans know what that is?
I don't know what it is.
I would have called it Labor Day if you didn't say it was wrong.
Memorial Day, you mean?
Either way.
Memorial Day's in May.
Doesn't matter. I would have called it President's Day. Who knows? Who cares, dude? We get the
day
day
off.
We get the day off.
Yes.
No work.
No work.
Suck it. Europeans, they get like 3 months off every year. But,
but you can still suck it.
Suck it, dude. Okay.
Right. Having said that,
yeah, without further ado, let's frickin' crack a brewski and let's start talking some shit, dude.
We got Coronas again today. Crack
Coronas?
a beer with us.
I think I'll do a Bud Light right now.
Grab your beers.
Grab your beers on your way to work. Hurry up. Do it. Oh, that was nice.
Drinking and driving sick, especially at 7 a.m.
Hell yeah.
Do
The
it.
cops would never know, honestly.
No.
All right. Cheers, Pete. Let's talk
Cheers.
some Formula 1.
Let's talk some racing, dude. How was your sip of beer? How was your first ever sip of beer? I remember my first beer.
What did you think of the song?
I'm just trying to start. I'm just trying to do anything different.
To
not
what
hear
did you think of
this.
that fucking song?
To not hear this.
Honestly, I got a random text from my friend. Shout out Reed for listening to the podcast.
Yeah?
And he said he liked the song. He said he thought the song was a banger.
Leave it in the comment, Reed.
Leave it in the comment, Reeds.
Don't just read. Leave it in the comments. Don't
just sit there.
Don't just text Evan.
Don't just text me, dude. You know, you guys, all of you guys, dude.
He doesn't even respond.
Yeah, all of you guys are just a bunch of freeloading farm animals, dude, sitting there, not contributing at all, not boosting the algorithm. Help us out. Reed, you're number one. God damn it.
Number one on our
Shit list. Thanks for listening. We love you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, let's get into it. Breaking news.
Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep.
We
What is the
have
breaking news? Tell us.
now, in light of Logan Sargent committing arson to his car in FP3 at the Dutch Grand Prix, we have Franco Colapinto has now signed for the remainder of the season for Williams Racing. Who is that?
Who is this man?
Who are you, Franco Colapinto?
Who's your man's?
Who is that?
Yeah.
Should we deep dive on this guy? No. We'll do that later.
Maybe later.
But who is this guy?
The only thing you said that holds any weight is where he was bankrolled by Fernando Alonso, right?
Yeah, he was bankrolled by Fernando Alonso. His team recognized him, I think, after
He's
Argentinian.
Argentine. He's an Argentine.
Argentinian.
You think Lionel Messi likes him?
I don't think Lionel Messi knows who he is.
Doubt it.
Doubt it.
We don't know who he is.
We don't know who he is.
What
Now,
a bizarre move.
okay, dude, the writing was on the wall, right?
The writing was on the wall that Logan was leaving. Like the video into the garage with all the mechanics just looking like they wanted to end it all
Yeah.
at that moment.
Yep.
Could not scream any louder that this dude is gone.
Gone. James Vowles probably walked into the garage and was like, "Hey guys, do you guys think we should keep him?" And everyone collectively was like, "No!" Before they even finished his question.
Yeah. It's like, hey guys, should we? No.
No.
He's like, how did you know what I was gonna ask?
They're like, "We know.
Yeah.
We fucking know." Yeah. Lights his car on fire, commits arson to his Formula One car, and
Actually, just a huge crash too.
it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
It
man.
was pretty bad.
Like,
honestly, though, the pictures that came out of that were pretty fucking cold. Like, it looked sick.
jumping out.
Yeah.
Did you see?
And it's like-
did you see the angle of George's on board?
No.
He's driving by and he's like giving him the thumbs out.
Oh yeah.
Like, and he goes on the radio. He goes, "He's on fire. Someone's got to tell him to jump out." He's like, "Jump out, dude."
Logan, your car is on. You lit your car on fire.
Why did
guy.
you do that?
Why did you light your car on fire?
Hey, you're supposed to avoid walls.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think anyone told him that?
I
Oh,
guarantee you.
shit. Maybe they didn't.
Maybe
Did they
didn't.
forget?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, James Vowles probably signed Franco. Franco walks in the door. Vowles is like, "Hey, listen, you're gonna finish out the season with us, buddy. But rule number 1 is you do not commit arson on our car. Do you hear me? Franco's like, Jesus Christ, yeah. It's should go without saying.
Rule number 1, you see all of the walls and all of the
grass,
gravel,
the obstacles,
everything. Avoid that.
don't
At
hit
all
that.
cost.
And he's probably like, yeah, got it.
Dude,
Why are you telling me that?
not only did like you said, he committed arson on his car. They said they were like, he single-handedly destroyed every upgrade on that car.
Well, Logan single-handedly destroyed every illegal upgrade on that car. That's how that should be rephrased.
Because then his teammate gets DQ'd.
And they were like, put the old shit back on his car, and it's like, oh, Logan qualified Alex Albon.
Yeah. It's sad. I mean, poor Logan, dude. Like, what a just rough go of it. But for him to be in a season and a half of Formula One
with his performance,
with
like
his pace and his
he was on borrowed time at the beginning of this year.
destruction,
The Destructors Cup. Yeah.
is insanity.
Logie, unfortunately, was most certainly on borrowed time.
He was doomed to fail from day one.
Actually, you know what? Race 1 at Saudi.
Yeah. And
That's where it all tanked. Yeah, 23.
Yeah.
That's where it all tanked because, bro, he got into Q3
Mm-hmm.
and then crossed the pit lane line on his fastest lap,
and so it got
and then at the next lap, his next push lap, he spun out, and it was just like,
career trajectory.
just straight
Just a
down,
nosedive,
dude. Poor guy. You do feel bad for him because I know the pressure was getting to him.
Right.
And, like, I don't know, like, was he ready for F1? Was he ever going to be ready for F1?
Hey, but the silver lining is that there have been guys who have not done well in Formula One, relatively speaking,
Check him.
that have gone on and made a name and a career for themselves in IndyCar. Marcus Ericsson,
Yeah.
he won the Indianapolis 500. Romain Grosjean has raced in IndyCar for 3 years now.
But he is not doing well, though.
Not nowadays.
No.
Pato O'Ward was an F2 driver, went over to IndyCar. There's a long history.
There is.
Juan Pablo Montoya,
Montoya!
IndyCar and NASCAR.
The one that destroyed Christian Horner's career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's still hope. There is still hope.
For his racing career, absolutely. I mean, like,
Poor guy.
bro, to get into Formula One, it's not just some guy they pick up off the street that's like, I've driven a car
Some
before.
Joe Schmo.
No, I mean, like, you gotta have some pedigree. You gotta have, obviously, money, but all those guys know how to drive a car
Obviously
very
a
well.
rich-ass family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's not just some fucking schmuck they picked up off the street. I mean, he'll be fine in other series. So
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. It just sucks that, like, on the biggest stage, he was
He
fucking
didn't
up
make
that.
it.
I mean, he
Yeah.
was just the butt of every joke, like,
Yeah.
almost every weekend.
I loved anytime not to plug another podcast, but was it Red Flags that would always have like the eagle screaming whenever they talked about him or something?
No, I can't remember who it was,
Funny.
but that is funny.
And then for them to not take Liam Lawson, who has just been rumored to be taking a seat,
Well, that's another point we were talking about earlier.
I
right?
wanted to bring it into the conversation.
Nice segue, dude.
Thanks, bud.
Nice segue, buddy.
Yeah.
Liam Lawson. So I guess Liam Lawson was the front runner for the Williams seat.
Yeah, I
And-
wonder if there was like a deal in place and Red Bull Academy just swooped in. Continue.
Right. Well, that was basically the thing. That Red Bull was like, no. We need you in case, we need you to replace another driver on our team.
Hint,
And it's
hint, wink, wink.
right.
Maybe.
Exactly. But also, like, if I were Liam Lawson, I'd be like, hey, man, you guys have fucked me around enough. Like, I've already
Yeah, I've been jerked
proven
around.
that I can be here and like be a player.
Plus,
here.
I'm not an idiot. I see other reports as well, and I hear rumors that you guys think maybe Yuki could come up. Maybe Daniel Ricciardo could retake the seat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not an idiot. Let
Right.
me have a seat.
I'm not in the conversation. Let me go.
Yeah.
Let me go. Get me next year. How about that? You got put Hajar in the car, and then put me in the car next year.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I think
is that
it's-
a foreshadowing for Liam to take another seat before the end of the season? I don't know. That's for you to decide.
Dude, but it is so funny, too. It was like Pierre Gasly got kicked out of the Red Bull for sneezing.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah, I just don't get it, bro. I
Yeah.
don't fucking get it.
Right?
Checo this weekend, just nowhere, dude. Nowhere. I mean, I understand the car.
P6 is better than what it's been.
Is it though? P6? You're
Yeah.
losing. You're starting to like the constructors is far out of their grasp now with two drivers
Yeah.
consistently top 4.
Yeah.
Checo. It's a how it, when is there going to be the week that we don't talk about Checo is the week that Checo gets kicked out of his
Axed.
seat. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a conversation
Let's-
every goddamn weekend.
Let's not talk about him next weekend and see what happens.
Ah.
Deal?
Deal.
But sorry to interrupt here again, too, to hijack, if you will, the conversation. But we didn't even talk about in our pre-podcast meeting the Haas situation. That was some crazy ass breaking news.
What happened at Haas?
There were rumors that their assets were seized, and
Oh, by fucking Mazepin.
yeah,
I think that's
and
a
that
load
they
of
weren't
horse
gonna,
shit.
and they weren't going to let him leave the Netherlands to even go to Italy
I mean, like,
over a dispute on like X dollars of a payment. I'm sure like 15 mil, like nothing to turn your nose up at.
yeah. I mean, I don't understand that much money. I don't understand what that is, right? Like,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But I think that's a load of horse shit.
You think it was
Yeah.
just a?
Again,
They're just trying to fucking stir up like conversations about Urkali.
Yes. It's
For
again.
like 3 weeks it's been Urkali this, Urkali that.
Is Mazepin gonna get a seat again? Shut up. These reporters, dude. The third week in a row talking about these stupid dorks of reporters, dude, sitting in their dumb offices.
Sitting
Hunched over.
sitting in their fucking basements.
Yeah, with the posture of an earthworm. What should I write about today?
Have you
Shut up.
have you seen your posture lately? You're in a basement as well.
It's pretty good.
We're in a basement.
I said at their office. Their blue light glasses. Shut up. Shut up.
I was teeing you up to just talk shit about yourself.
Oh. I would never do that. I believe in myself.
Freaking nerds who all they ever look at is Formula One. Like,
That
what
is
do
us.
what do you do?
That
what
is
do we
us.
do?
I know. We're taking the bait every single time. We're talking about it. God damn it. Stop it.
That was me. I'm sorry.
That was you. I mean, I'm down to talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm always down to rip on those fucking nerds that sit behind their computer screen. Their stupid blue light glasses. Nice, dude. Nice.
You ever tried?
Dorks.
You ever tried blue lights?
They're probably good.
It actually really helps at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Mhm. I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
Oh boy, dude. Let's move on from that. Hey, congratulations to the kid, though. How fun.
Good luck.
Good luck, buddy.
But your bar is pretty low.
It's pretty low, dude. It's
Pretty fucking low.
Yeah. Not too high. Okay.
Welcome to the big time. Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the fucking show. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
Yep.
Cool.
Jack.
Okay. Alpine, baby,
LP.
has secured another rookie that will be secured on the grid for 2025. Jack Doohan.
Doing. Is it
Has-
doing?
Doohan?
Doing?
Doohan?
Doing.
Hoshmish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has signed with Alpine to be their second driver for 2025. Pierre Gasly, with a little brother on his team.
You think they're gonna be best friends?
No, I feel like, I don't know. I haven't seen too much Jack Doohan.
You think Pierre's over the whole like bromance type shit nowadays?
I think
He's
Pierre
like, I already
is
have enough.
frustrated.
I have enough bromances here.
Maybe.
There's only one Yuki for my heart, and
That's
it's
true.
Yuki.
Yeah. No one will ever fill that hole in my heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this void.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I don't think he's
did you not like my foot being so close to
well, you're
your-
touching the cap of the fucking beer. That's yours next.
That's fine. Way to go.
You keep bouncing the fucking thing. Stop kicking our table. /bin.
Yeah. Low cost production. We can't even afford tables here.
Rate, review, and comment, people. Boost that algorithm because we are a mess.
We
dude.
need a table.
What a mess.
You think he's just so frustrated with the racing and the performance that he's like, I don't have time for extracurriculars nowadays.
With a teammate?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough to say. If I were Pierre, I'd be super frustrated. You went from a shitty team to another shitty team, a shittier team, which you thought was going to be better.
You went from a shitty team that you want to race at
Yeah.
to an even shittier team.
Right.
Like you just said, too. I
And you
literally
thought
just copied you.
and you thought it was going to be better, and it was way worse.
Yeah.
You know what? It
ended
that
up being
sucks.
shittier than you could have even imagined.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to be able to work this in, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But like, I was watching a Travis Pastrana video today,
Stud.
and it was like when he was trying to do like a corkscrew or like a 360 on a dirt bike, and he
Okay.
lands on one of the air mats.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't knock myself out, but I closed my eyes, and when I opened them, all my friends were around me, and someone had shit in my pants. He's like, I don't know who did it. I don't know. I was trying to work that in, like that's like pure Gasly. He's like, I was trying to do something sick, and then I closed my eyes, and someone had just took a dump on me. And that's his experience at Alpine.
Who shit my pants? Pierre Gasly says. I don't know. Alpine seems like a mess. That seems like a dead end trail at this point.
I mean, just like Franco, I feel like at some point we need to dive into this Jack Doohan.
This Jack Doohan guy.
Who is this Jack Doohan?
Who is Jack Doohan?
Let's do a deep dive.
Are we doing it now?
No.
Okay.
Let's get him on the pod and just say for a whole entire hour. Who is Jack Doohan?
Who are you, Jack? Who are you? Dude.
What's his nationality though? That's the only thing I care about.
Let's see. Let me guess. I have no fucking idea. Maybe he's not Dutch, right?
The Dutch.
He's
not Dutch.
he's a white guy.
He is a white boy.
He is a white boy.
Give her a guess. Come on. 3, 2, 1.
Spanish?
Nope. He's joining another countryman on the grid.
Oh.
Oscar.
Oh, he's Australian.
He's Australian.
Have fun.
He's Australian, mate.
Spanish. Where the fuck did I get Spanish from?
Here, let me help you out there, bud. He's Australian, mate. It says he's an Australian-born racer.
So there's 3 Australians on the grid. We have Jack Doohan. We got Oscar Piastri.
And add the 4th.
Valtteri Bottas.
Exactly. There's 4.
And I guess Danny Rick, too. I guess he's Australian.
I mean,
We got 4 Australians on the grid.
Yeah. Oscar.
I don't know. I don't know. Did he win the F2 championship?
I don't know, and I'm not going to look.
Who cares?
I've already sat back in my seat.
Who cares, dude?
Right?
Who cares? I don't know. A lot of these signings are coming way out of left field, I feel like. I mean, Ollie was fine.
Ollie was predictable.
Predictable.
Kemi will be predictable.
Hey,
Oh, Freudian slip.
that's
by
right.
Toto.
From Toto.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
yes.
you try to fucking backtrack and be like, well, that's what we hope for.
Yeah. And it's like, cat's already out of the bag, Toto
Yeah.
Cito.
Yeah, you fucking let it slip.
Jesus.
Maybe he'll get investigated for that.
Ooh.
Tampering. Susie Wolf and
Susie.
and Toto back on the chopping block.
I wonder what happened with that whole thing.
I know.
That just
It feels
disappeared.
like so long ago since we talked about that.
What kind of was, dude?
And Christian Horner too.
Nothing. Nothing.
I saw the other day that the employee at Red Bull that accused him, they extended her suspension.
What?
I think.
No way. She's not working for Red Bull still?
They extended her leave of absence. I could be pulling that out of my ass, but I feel like I saw it.
Unpaid.
Sometimes, dude, I'm sitting here, and I swear to God, I'm like, did I actually see that, or did I just fucking dream that shit? And I'm just bringing it up on the air for the world to hear.
The world,
like
7 people.
Like I know.
Yeah.
But it's just weird. I don't know if my brain works.
I don't think it does.
That's why this works for us.
Yeah.
That's why this setting is fine.
Right. And we don't claim to be experts, so shut up.
We just want to have fun.
We just want to have fun.
We just want to be entertaining, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all we can hope for.
That's all we can
ask for.
That's all you can hope for.
Right. That's all you ask for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Holy shit, PJ.
To the Dutch GP.
Woo! Yippee! Yay, motherfuckers!
Where do I even start? Where do I start? Honestly, snoozer. Big snoozer.
Decent sized snoozer.
I mean, the only redeeming quality of that race was that Lando won.
Or the track's pretty cool.
That is a cool track.
The
gimbal camera on that track is sick.
And I don't mind that it's short and it's the second shortest or the first shortest?
Second shortest.
Second shortest. Very tight, hard to pass. Again, we're driving school buses here.
Right.
Trying to get actually tanks is more akin to what they are.
Yeah.
But it is cool to see how flowy it is, and
it's a fun one on the game.
And it's like a roller coaster, exactly like they said too.
Yeah.
It looks like you're just woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, no, it is cool. But on paper, you look at it and it's not a good track for racing.
No.
The last 2 years it's been
That's
super
why it
rainy and so it's produced good races, and now this year it seems like it's fulfilled its prophecy of being boring track.
Snoozer.
Yeah.
That's why it wasn't on the on the schedule for 20 so years, 30 years. The last person to win before the Max for 3 years was
Jackie Stewart. No.
It was Senna and then Alain Prost.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's been a minute.
It was 85 and 84 was the last time.
Yeah.
Prior to 2020 or 21.
But now that Max is on the grid, they're like, oh, we got to bring that. Well, we got to have a home race
We're going to have
for
a
old
home
boy.
race for our darling little boy.
Yeah, for
But
old boy.
It was a snoozer. Exactly what you could expect from Lando on the start. Even backing up further from the start, though, there were some great comments about his qualifying lap. There were folks that said that was an absolute banger of a lap.
Yeah, no, it was masterclass.
He was on rails.
He was on rails.
Look at us with just the F1 jargon.
Technicality,
No,
jargon.
F1 jargon. Those are hot words.
Those are hot words. Buzzwords.
Buzzwords, yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm looking
Buzzwords, if you will.
Yeah.
Car was on rails. Dude, it even seemed like the commentators were pretty out of it the whole time.
Pretty fucking bored. They're still in vacation mode.
Yes, Lando, I forgot who it was. I think it was Alex Brundle at some point. Either Lando or Oscar got a flat spot on his tire.
Oscar.
And they started explaining what was going on with the flat spot, and then it just kind of sputtered out, and he was just who cares?
Literally on the air, it was just the conversation just kind of.
Yeah, he's just do you guys care? He's I don't even care. He's who's even watching the race anymore? You're like, you're right, Alex.
Which one of
bro.
you guys are asleep? Dude, I tried to watch. So I watched the other morning on F1 TV, and I tried to watch the replay again, just like the 30-minute
Mhm.
before we recorded, and my phone won't let me sign in. It says I have too many devices.
Bro, I just got a
Dude, I gotta figure out who the fuck's on it, or it's glitching.
That's what I'm saying, because I got that
Or it's like,
exact same
fucked.
thing. Yeah. So
The
I'm
only
signed.
place I have, I think, is my iPad.
Right, and you can have 2 people on there. So I was on my Apple TV, and I was watching it on there. And then I went to Wisconsin, and I tried to pull it up on my phone, and it was like, there's too many people signed in.
At
I'm
least-
like,
at
I'm one person. I'm one guy. And I have one here, and I have one here. Where are you talking about?
Can I tell you something, Formula F1 TV? I
Listen
have
up.
more than one device.
Yeah, we all do. We're not trying to fuck you out of money.
Or at least let us sign in and go to the managed
And
device.
log out?
Or say,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, let me just, same as Netflix, just fucking
Kick someone
clear
else off.
everyone
Yeah.
out.
Kick someone else off.
Yeah.
You hear that, F1?
Figure it out.
Figure it out, dude. Figure it out.
You're pissing me off.
You're really pissing us
You're pissing
man.
me off, man.
All of our 8 viewers are gonna go straight to your front door and say, "Hey, you guys, listen, 8 guys are gonna show up on your doorstep, and they're gonna say, "Hey, F1 TV, listen here, you quit it, or we're gonna be pissed, man."
You're gonna have 8 Yelp reviews.
8. You hear that? So hey, listen up here, F1. You
Let me
don't-
have all of my devices on my.
you don't fuck with us, man, because we'll send 8 guys to the front of your office, and they'll have signs and stuff,
They'll
dude.
probably like it, dude. 8
Yeah.
dudes. You guys like 8
You
dudes?
guys like 8 dudes, dude? Anyways, okay, back
Have
to
you
the
ever-
Dutch GP. What have I ever what?
Back to Yelp reviews, real quick.
Okay.
Have you ever looked up like just the most ridiculous Yelp reviews? Like I found one time someone posted about like the Pacific Ocean. They're like, well, it was all right. I don't know what it's all made up to be.
That's actually hilarious.
I mean, it's all right.
That's what the Pacific
It was hilarious. I don't get what all of the hype is about.
Yeah, that's actually really
It's just a bunch of fucking water.
funny. Okay, starting from the beginning. Now, Carlos Sainz. Now, I know his options were limited, but what a mess that he is signing into right now. Personnel change. Cars on fire. Lacks of chassis. You got
People on fire.
illegal upgrades. Mechanics not believing in the driver.
We're changing the culture here.
We are?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, when I say we, I mean Williams.
Yeah. Williams. Yeah.
We should be huge Williams fans.
That would be so funny. That would be so fucking funny. Maybe we should steer into that.
We should. Just start spinning everything to a positive. Well, finally we got through the oppression of Logan Sargent.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was holding everyone
was-
ransom at the T.
Right. He was holding everyone back.
Yeah,
Logan.
really what it was.
No, I'm still a Logie fan. Logie stan. Yeah, Alex Albon gets DQ'd for illegal upgrades, like, and then James Vowles is like, I don't know why are they so mad about that? It's like, you mean the regulations?
Wasn't it floor stuff?
Probably.
I think it was floor. It was
Floor
floor
stuff.
related.
Like, Jesus Christ. And honestly, like, I get it, but like, the FIA, hey man, what are you doing checking Williams stuff? Who cares what they do? Let them experiment with what they want to.
Dude, just give him a break.
Give them a break. Give them a fucking break, dude.
They're like, they have like a specific like clause. If you're Williams, you can do whatever you want, but if you exceed this threshold, we will dock you.
We'll start looking for stuff, so you guys better figure it out.
It's like up until this point, we don't care.
We don't
about
care
you.
what you do.
That would
I
be
didn't.
so funny.
Yeah, we didn't even know you were a team here.
You're still here.
You guys are wait. It's like that meme where where Dwight is. Have you seen The Office?
Yeah.
It's like Dwight sitting there, and then Angela comes up right behind him, and he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, exactly.
Williams is still here.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. There should be a Williams clause.
Williams clause. Yeah. I mean, Williams is a mess, and that's what I mean. Like, Carlos is sitting here in.
He had no other options.
He didn't have any other. I mean, he had Alpine, but like, what are you gonna do? But
Okay. We dunk on Williams, but they got 4 points.
they do have 4
They're
points.
not at the bottom.
Steak, F1 team, Sauber, Kick, Sauber,
Fucking kick.
Alfa Romeo
0.
is.
0.
I mean, when was the last time we even talked about them for anything?
Besides, like, Valtteri's hair.
Or talking about their livery at the very beginning of the year. It's like, what are you, sponsored by Xbox, you fucking nerds? I love you, Valtteri, but...
Or, like, we don't even know their second driver's correct name.
Yeah, Guan Yu Zhou? Zhou Guan Yu. Guan Yu Zhou?
Is he gone?
Zhou Guan Yu. He's done. Yeah. In my opinion, I think it's going to be Valtteri and Nico.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, where's Valtteri going to go?
Right.
Seats are filling up left and right.
I know. You better resign, buddy.
I think he did. Like that whole Audi thing where they had his number on that car. The Audi car. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That picture he posted? I don't know. I think he's a shoo-in for it.
Right.
Like, I don't think they want to really fuck
They might
around
as well, yeah, with
rookies.
like a whole new... I'm just hijacking the race conversation, though. I'm sorry, but like, is it a whole new team, or is it like a merger acquisition type shit?
I'm sure it's like a merger acquisition type shit. I would think so.
It's like, yeah.
You can't just
I'm so happy though to get rid of Steak, Kick.
really. I mean,
Yes.
like they're so out of the realm of
But you
what
just
we're
said-
even paying attention to.
But you just said I'm happy to no longer see an Xbox sponsored car.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You said, what are you, sponsored by Xbox?
Yeah, but I didn't say I'm happy to see them leave.
No, I'm saying. What am I saying?
What is he saying, folks? Let us know in the comments.
It's so past my bedtime. I'm gonna start falling asleep here. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
We'll
Put on the race. It'll put you right to sleep.
Yeah. Please. Can we? All right, back to the race. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
What are you just saying?
Sainz is just coming into a fucking mess, dude. And, like, James Vowles, he's trying to make it look like they have everything together. I mean, like...
You literally changed your tune in the course of, like, a week and a half.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You were like, this isn't bad. This isn't terrible.
Really?
I feel like.
I don't remember what I say, so tell me.
I don't know, or maybe I was just reading it of saying, like, oh, this isn't completely horrendous for Carlos to go here. He leaves options open.
Yeah.
He literally,
well, yes.
You were literally talking about, actually, you were talking about it 2 weeks ago, saying in his contract, there's so much language that says you can leave at any point.
Right, but that's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about he's walking into a mess. And James Vowles is sitting here like everything's fine. It's like
I didn't think the DQ was that big of a deal.
Really?
Yeah.
On top of Logan Sargent lighting his car on fire?
I mean, but that's like you having to say I feel like you're making it a big deal like they had any chance of contending. Like they didn't. Like it's like
But I'm saying you're signing a top tier guy. And this is the performance you're putting on. Race
that's
one
how
back.
it's been all year. It's not like this 1
Yeah.
weekend changes everything.
No, I know. But it's not
So
a
I
good
don't know
look. It's not a good look.
But the whole season hasn't been a good look.
Yeah. But at some point, like, you think, like, summer break is going to be like, all right, let's get our shit together.
Or it's we're going away and fucking off for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks, and we're gonna come back and then we'll maybe figure it out.
We'll resume our shitty performance.
We're still fucking hungover.
Yeah.
It was a hungover race for them.
Yeah.
Everyone on the team was hungover.
Yeah.
Even Logan.
Yeah.
And I don't think he drinks. I don't know.
You're right.
I'm sorry to combat you there, but like, you're making it out to be like there was some high expectation. Like, this is Williams we're talking. This is a 4-point team we're talking about, and you're saying they got DQ'd from qualifying like it's the end of the world.
I know, but I'm just.
It's not.
Okay, but my point is, it's like it's like this. Like when your parents have people over for
And they beat
a
you
night
in front of them.
Yeah, right. And your parents have people over for the night, and they're like, clean up your fucking room.
And you
like
shit in your
we
room.
need to make this place like look nice, and we're like good people.
Oh, it's like the videos of, I don't want it to look like anyone lives here.
Exactly. And so, and then the guests come in, they're like, oh wow, what a clean and tidy place. That's what they wanted for Carlos Sainz. And now Carlos Sainz is walking into a fucking house that's on fire. It's not even it's on fire.
Have you ever seen the videos of like, oh, you're fine. You can sit down. Have you ever seen the videos of like talking about that same exact scenario? And it's like someone comes in the door and they're like, oh, thanks for having me over for dinner. And it goes to them just sprinting up the stairs. And it's like, I knew you didn't make your bed.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the type of thing, like, you at least want to look good for your new driver that's, I don't know.
He knows what he's getting into.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what you signed up for.
Yeah.
You signed up for a 4-point team.
Yeah. There's two sides to that card, but you would think that they would be like, let's get our shit together this weekend.
Hungover.
We need to look good for our
Hungover.
boy. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Okay, so is that it for...
We spent too much time there.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to wrap up the race because we're going to talk about our preseason predictions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we're going to spend a bit of time there, so just so that you're aware of this.
Okay, did Ferrari fire the wrong guy?
No.
No! Stop saying that. How can you keep defending Carlos Sainz, dude?
Lewis is going to get in that car and make it purr. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm willing to put my life on it.
Wow. No, I mean, dude, Ferrari.
Our 8 followers.
Yeah.
PJ, you said your
You said, dude, and shoot PJ in the head,
Stake
dude.
through the heart.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Get rid of Carlos. Bring in the 7-time world champ. How about that? How could you keep defending Carlos? I mean, like, he's not a bad driver, but I'm just saying, like.
And he's handsome.
But, like, how could you keep defending him being the guy that should be staying at Ferrari?
No. It's just talk to talk.
It's so. How are you still defending this guy?
It's
not like he had a bad race, but I'm
you
just
complain
like,
about all the time. It's just nerds.
nerds, dude. Nerds. Now Charles Leclerc, on the other hand, that boy,
He can drive a car.
he can drive a motherfucking car, dog.
Rubbin's racing.
Rubbing is racing, dude. He was. I mean, like,
He was kind
Not
of
to get-
he was kind of slicing and dicing.
he was slicing and dicing, but the strategy was on point.
For once. I think if you want to talk about Williams wanted to come out of the break and say, hey, look at our shiny team. This was Ferrari saying, look at our shiny team to their potential driver.
Lewis, look
With
at
an
this.
actual strategy that worked.
Right. And yeah, they
Looking competent.
undercutted the fuck out of, who was it? It was George and was it Checo? I think it was George and Checo that he undercutted.
Yeah, was it?
And because George was 4, Checo was 5,
Yeah.
right?
I believe so.
And it's a one stop. You throw on the hards, you go for the rest of the fucking
and then,
race.
And then you get who was it? Was it Yuki that went on the hards first and set the fastest lap? And it just told everyone that hards are gonna be the
Yeah. Sorry, it was Piastri and George Russell that he undercut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Piastri was trying
That's
to
what I
chase
was
him down the whole
thinking,
time. And Charles was taking that fucking dumpster fire and was lapping the same lap times as McLaren for like 30 some odd laps.
And it was a weekend that McLaren thought that they would have a double podium.
Right. Yeah. Oscar definitely left some on the table. I mean, fourth ain't bad, but like he definitely left some on the table. He just again like just hasn't figured out the tire situation yet.
Well, also, I mean, it's just like anything else. You can say it's not his favorite track. Like, you can go there and you can finish 4. Like, they talked about his pace. Like, maybe he just doesn't like the track, you know?
Yeah,
Maybe it wasn't his day.
wasn't his day.
Because his pace wasn't great.
Yeah.
Even on new tires. No, it was old tires. He was maintaining pace, and they're like, "Oh, that's interesting to see him kind of falling back a bit when Lando's pace is crazy."
Right. Yeah. It was Lando's day for sure.
Yeah.
Now Lando Norris, man, Lando, motherfucking Norris. Now,
Are you a hater?
dude, I
I think you might be.
I'm so torn, and like, don't get me wrong, I'm a certified
I'm not a hater.
grade A hater of all things. Of all things.
You are the helmet Marco of this podcast.
But remember at the beginning of the year when I was like saying that he makes these weird comments that I'm just like, what a douchey thing to kind of say.
Hey, it goes back to what my sister-in-law said
What? Oh, he's a fuckboy.
when she was like, "Is he a fuckboy?"
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is kind of his fuckboy era.
It seems like it, but okay. What I'm referring to is Lando crosses the line. Second win in Formula One, mind you.
Crosses the race line, not crosses the line on any other portion.
Okay, crosses the finish line. First place. Okay. 22-second gap. You mopped the floor with everyone. I get it. Cool. Hops on the radio. I mean, like, doesn't even act like he's stoked or excited. Hops on the radio, says, "Huh. Simply lovely, huh?" It's like, what? Hey, man. Hey. Lando, buddy. Let's not forget, you have fucked up 4 wins that should have been in your bag, right? This year. You also have the fastest car. This is your second win in Formula One. This is your first win on merit, Lando. You got lucky in Miami. That safety car saved your ass.
Yeah.
This is your first win on merit. And now you're going to fucking mock the 3-time world champ? Not a good look. And it's not that deep. But also, like, when has Max, I mean, like, it's been 3 years of dominance for Max, right?
Right.
2 years, sorry. 2 years of dominance for Max. Not one time have I ever heard him on the radio be disrespectful to, like, other drivers. Maybe he's disrespectful to GP and the team back at the factory, but, like, to other drivers, he's not sitting there like...
It's just clear and simple. I wake up and I piss excellence.
Exactly. Yeah, he's not doing that. Like, he's been pretty goddamn respectful throughout his dominance. He's never been like, I'm the fucking shit, or he's never, like, taken a quarrel with someone and been like, and, like, made a joke out of them on his next win, right?
Right.
Like, he never did that. And then Lando's comment at the end, it's like, hey, brother, like, that's your second win, dog. And
He's getting a little too big for his britches.
and I'm not even trying to be a hater, but do you see where I'm coming from?
I see.
Yeah, but also, like,
It's just a weird time to say that or to make those type of comments.
exactly. And if first, I mean, like, your first win, like, on merit, Lando, come on, dog. Like,
Maybe he's trying to change the narrative of he's no longer the goofy, lovable guy.
hey, man,
He's the cutthroat fuckboy.
maybe, but also, like, why was Max able to just, like, keep it together and just be respectful when he crosses the line.
Yeah.
And
Let us know.
yeah, let us know.
Michaela?
Let us know what you think.
Michaela, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Is Lando a fuckboy?
And now going back to the comments of like when him and Max collided, was it where was that? Hungary or Austria? I can't remember. One of those two, where they collided. Lando.
The wheel bang and both get punctured.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Lando
I think
goes
it was
like,
Austria.
okay,
Was it?
I don't care.
I believe so.
Yeah. And Lando hops on, like, in the media pen and goes like, I've lost all respect for him. He's got to come talk to me. And Max is just
they're
like,
like, is this the end of your friendship? And he's like,
yeah, I don't know. Max has to come talk to me. And Max, like, completely just like, you know, took away his ego and was like, texted Lando. It's like, hey, man, my bad. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Respect the bigger guy.
Right.
And that's not what you would expect from the 3-time world champ.
Right.
And then going back to the comments to Lewis, like, hey, man, you guys are fast out there. Well, you had a fast car for 7 years, so it's time for someone else to be fast. And Lewis was like,
shut up.
what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I don't know. The kid is becoming like unhinged. And then he walks into the cool down room and it was like, he's like, fastest lap. I was full deployment there. Full deployment. It's about 1:13.8. Full deployment. I was like, all right. Okay, Lando.
But what we talked about, we haven't had like a oh god, we haven't had a menace. Maybe he's getting becoming a
there.
menace.
But this kid has like, Max has helped Lando, like been like, hey man, like keep a level head, blah blah blah. Max has been nothing but like good to Lando, and then for Lando to get his second win and just start mocking him.
Let's see
Bro,
if anything comes of it. Maybe
Well, listen to this.
maybe it's just a non-factor.
I think I'm grasping onto this more than anyone else. Well, I'm sure people had thoughts about it, but like, I'm sure Max is like, I don't fucking care.
Right.
I don't care.
Exactly. And that segues into your last point.
Which is that?
Is he over it?
Yeah, is Max over it?
Is he over it?
Is Max over it?
I just think the biggest tell, and you were talking about this race weekend too, but the biggest tell was like reporters like, oh, when you hit your 300 race, it's like
300.
I'm not fucking doing that.
With I will not be here.
Yeah.
300 races. You think I'm gonna be here? Absolutely.
Do you imagine how many other families I will steal if I'm here for 300 races?
100 races, dude. No, and you see him in the cool down room, right? Like it was him and Charles talking, and I can't remember who said what to who, but like one looks over at the other and they were like, how big was that gap? And they were like 22 seconds, and they were both like,
it was Charles and Max.
ooh, they were both like, yeah, that is not good. Like,
Yeah.
Max looked defeated. Max doesn't even seems like he really gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like at all. Max
Right.
is just like, yeah, what are you gonna do? Like, they were way faster.
Yeah.
And Charles was sitting there like, yeah, this is crazy.
I wonder if it's a product of, because obviously Max can extract whatever performance from any car.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's more of a byproduct of he's like that's all it had, and
Exactly.
not a product of
I
I'm
lost.
over it or done.
Yeah.
But it's like a product of him saying like, yo, that was
I couldn't have done anything.
that was the most the
That
car
was it.
had today.
That fucking McLaren is crazy right now.
Yeah, it's illegal.
It's illegal. That's what it is. You saw, and then you have Fernando Alonso like getting on his all fours, dude. Did you see that
Literally
clip?
laying his head down
And like looking
up the ass
It's
of
like,
the
what the fuck is going on with this car right now?
Yeah, everyone's perplexed.
Everyone is just like, wow, this car is a rocket ship.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. I guess McLaren. I mean, championship back on.
I saw, goddamn, I feel like I always say it, but like I saw on Instagram or something, like
It was a dream.
it could have been a dream. It's like for Lando to still be in contention, I guess like at this pace or clip, he would have to win every single race and the sprint and get fastest lap everywhere.
No, so
Sorry.
Okay.
Correct me there.
close, but like he would need to win. So if Max Verstappen were to get second,
Yeah, that's
Lando
what I'm
would
saying.
need to win the last 10 races of the season. Well,
That's what I'm saying is like if there's no DNF or anything.
right, but those sprint races are going to help him out a lot.
Yeah.
I think there's 3 left.
Yes.
I think there's 3 left. So those are going to help him out like big time. Now, but he has to be perfect.
Yeah.
He has to be completely fucking perfect.
And
And
we
then there-
know.
And you can't like also you can't just like slowly like chip away. That lead needs to be taken out in chunks.
Yeah.
And like is the constructors championship the one to be lost by McLaren now? Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I mean they got 2 drivers.
Yeah.
Where's Checo?
And-
I don't know, bro.
And Red Bull has-
Mexico.
Red Bull has one.
Fine with one hand behind your back. Championship back on. I don't know. I think next race will tell us a lot. But I mean, from what we've seen, it looks like that McLaren car can really handle every single track and be fast.
Right.
Every single type of track, I guess.
Right.
You got undulation. You got elevation change. You got direction change. You got straights. Like
Right.
they're fast everywhere. Now, who fucks it up? Lando does. Remember that, Lando.
Don't get too big.
Don't get too big, buddy.
Don't go growing up on us. That's the Dutch GP.
That's the Dutch GP. I mean, like,
Zandvoort.
what else are we gonna
It's
talk
on the
about?
fault.
There was nothing really much, so that's all you guys get. Who gives a fuck? Wait, let me make sure that is it.
No, that's
Um,
it. That's it. I'm calling it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm calling it.
All right, should we go into our dumbass preseason predictions?
There's a handful that are really bad. There's a couple that are
Pretty good.
decent.
Decent.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the beginning of the season, our predictions, we made a handful of 2024 predictions. Loser of these, and we still haven't like thought of what
Quantified
the point
it.
system is, but an overnight stream is the punishment.
12 hour. Yeah, overnight. 12 hours is insane.
Yeah, it's happening.
All right.
It's happening.
Okay.
We got to figure it out
Yeah, we
first.
have to figure it out.
That first night we tried, it was
This is a mess, but we figured it
Forever,
out.
yeah.
We figured it out.
Any hoodles. So to start off for me, top 10 drivers: Max, Charles, Checo, Lewis, George, Lando, Carlos, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, and Pierre Gasly.
That was yours.
Yes.
Okay.
Mine,
Busted with pure Gasly.
I busted with Pierre. I mean, we could dive into which are correct and which are incorrect, but doesn't really matter. Lando at 6. Wow.
Oh, these are in order.
Yeah.
I would say
I
just
said
top
it
10.
and,
I would just say top 10 in general.
Yeah, but
Which
we
is
had
fine.
them in order.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
And then Evans were Max, Charles, Checo, Lewis, Lando.
Oh.
Lando one spot before me. Carlos, George Russell, Fernando, Oscar Piastri, and Daniel Ricciardo.
Ah, Danny, yeah, fucked me.
Oscar.
Oscar. Oscar.
I love saying Oscar. This is where, so I may not have fucked up as bad as Evan. Or no, I may have fucked up more than Evan. Like, I've been hammering on him about his Alpine pick this year.
Which was my only, like, really bad pick.
So my top 5 teams: Red Bull, Merc, Ferrari, McLaren, Aston.
Okay.
So mine are all in the top 5.
Yeah.
Like not the correct order, but they're all in the top 5.
Yeah.
So I got that correct.
Okay.
Evans was Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, Merc, Alpine. Not a good
Not good.
good selection
Yeah.
there, bud.
No.
And we've been hammering on him for that. Moving into biggest surprise, I don't know if we're taking this into account for like points wise. We'll have to discuss more, but biggest surprise in regards to drivers, I had said Pierre Gasly with an over on 86.5 points.
Oh my god, that's just as bad as an Alpine pick for top 5.
It might be worse, honestly. It very well could be worse.
Do you want me to pull up the standings?
I'm pulling up drivers right now, and
Gasly
is at 8.
Oof.
Pierre's at a whopping 8.
All right, so he needs
Good job, Peach.
Yeah, he needs 8 points per race.
Evan, with his biggest driver surprise, is Yuki with over 29.5 points. Yuki is sitting at 22.
Wow.
Very possible still.
What a call.
Again, I'm a idiot, and my biggest surprise team is Williams at over 34.5 points.
Dude. They're at 4 points.
Evans was racing balls at over 33.5.
And I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
Done it. We did biggest flop. PJ, I said Charles not winning a race in 2024.
Oh, no.
This may be worse, though, is Evan said Lando not making a big enough jump, being lower in the standings, and not contending for podiums.
Ah, fuck. They're both bad. Those are both
Those
busts.
are bad takes.
Both busts.
And then the extra take is we both said Lando being outpaced by Oscar, which sometimes has been the case, but
Yeah.
New race winner. Evan said Lando. I said Charles. And we said new race winners who didn't win last season.
Okay. Yeah, Charles didn't win last season. So we're both right.
Correct.
Okay.
Best race. Both of us agreed it would be Silverstone.
Hey, that was one of the that was a banger.
Top.
That was like had to have been top 2, top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also said in contention would be Vegas, Baku, Spa, Brazil.
Right. But I think Silverstone like took the I mean with Lewis Hamilton taking his
At home.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy. That was nuts.
Wettest race.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Evan said Spa. A wet weekend, but not race.
Not race.
And I said Imola.
Imola again, dry race.
Yeah.
Tough one.
And that's it. We're going to have to figure out how to score these.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you can figure that out.
Yeah, help.
Help! SOS!
Help.
Please?
We need you. Yeah, and that's that.
Cool.
All we have to do is predictions.
All right, predictions for Monza, baby.
Not have to do, but what we have left is predictions.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, Roo.
Alrighty, Roo.
Here we go. Where do you want to start, bud?
Let's start with the runner-up for the championship, Williams.
Yep. Williams. I said how to do this. How are we doing this?
I'm going.
Who wins over teammates? Jesus, what is wrong
What's
with
going
me?
on with you, dude?
It's 11 now.
Yeah, that's true. That. Okay.
It's 11-11. Make a wish.
It's almost
I can't.
It's
I
11,
can't see out of my
17.
right eye. My contact is just dried
done for.
to shit.
Let's see. I mean, Albie. Come on.
You can't. I can't take a risk with the new guy.
Because I'm up one right now, right?
You are.
Yeah.
So Albon for both of us. Let's go steak. Valtteri or the other dude?
Valtteri Bottas.
I'm doing Bottas.
Butt ass.
Butt ass. Are you doing butt ass?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Alpine. Pierre or
You know what? Pierre's good there, right? He won. Pierre.
I can't take a risk.
Yeah.
Gasly.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want next?
Those are 3,
V-carb?
right?
V-carb.
V-carb. Danny. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it really is.
That's a tough one.
I said maybe I'll take a risk here. I'm gonna go Yuki.
You said I can't take a risk. 3 times in a row, you're like, maybe I'll take a risk here.
I gotta take a risk somewhere.
Yeah.
You're going Danny.
Mhm.
Okay.
Haas.
Haas.
This is a tough one. This is always a tough one.
It's such a toss-up, dude.
Yeah, it is.
I'm saying it first, Nico.
Okay, Nico. Nico for me.
Dang. All right. And then we'll go Aston.
Man, Stroll and Fernando have been
Kinda neck and
tantalizingly
nice.
close. Yeah,
Not nice. Why did I say nice? Close.
close. Shit. Fernando.
You're gonna be surprised.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Really?
Yeah.
You're taking that billionaire son?
Yep.
For real?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm taking Lance.
Holy shit.
I know. Ugh. It hurts. It hurts my soul. Ferrari.
You know, Carlos had the upper hand last year. I'm
I said-
taking Chuckles.
I took Chuck too.
Okay.
Merc.
Merc. Louis.
Louis.
Yeah.
Louis. I'm taking my boy. McLaren.
Is Oscar on his revenge tour?
No.
No.
I'm taking Lando.
Lando, just because, like, even if it's close, they're
You gotta run with the hot hand.
Well, hot hand, and also, like, how much are they, now that the championship is where it's at, how much are they kind of sitting back and being like, fuck, we would have been 63 points down on Max now
If we would have.
if we would have switched them.
Yeah.
So they're going to give Lando that upper hand every time. So Lando's going to be a shoe-in every single race, I think, at this point now.
You want a bonus point?
For what?
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Oh,
Lewis or
shit.
Lando?
Wait, who? Lewis? Did you say
Or-
Lewis or Lando?
God damn. Max or Lando?
Damn, bro.
Bonus point?
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Max or Lando? What if it's one of the Ferrari guys?
Then it's a wash. If it's not out of those two, or whoever you choose, if it's anyone like that's not part of our selection, then it's a wash.
Holy fuck. It sucks. Like, I want to bet with my emotion and say Lando just because I want a shot at the champion. Like, I want a shot at championship contention. But I don't know. Let me go through.
We don't have to. We don't have to do winner. I was just curious. Let's not do it.
Were you willing to do it?
No.
You piece of shit.
I was not willing to.
You fucking piece of shit.
I gotta get as much points as I can here.
Wait, okay, so Lando, and then we didn't do Red Bull.
Oh.
Checo.
Oh.
For me.
I did it in my head.
Yeah, Checo for me.
You're lying.
Yeah, I'm like.
I put us down as both for Max.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
I wasn't even like there was no other option there. All right, dude. What do you think?
I think we did it. I think we did it real nice,
We
too.
did this damn thing.
I think we did it real nice. Like, now, listen, people,
It's time for bed.
It's time for bed, and also, just a little cliffhanger here. We have a studio in the works
We've been saying that for years.
for years, but now it's like it's almost ready. Now, is it where we originally said? Absolutely not. Why would you believe that anything
We're
that we
liars.
say is real?
We're liars.
We're liars. We lie to you. That's what we do. We lie to you. Let us lie to you.
Are you okay?
We got a new studio on the way.
Yeah.
Pretty close. And I'm
Yes.
talking about within the next couple weeks, dog.
Yeah.
That's going to drive production value through the roof.
We're going to the moon.
Okay,
True, man.
we're slap happy. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm tired, man.
He's tired.
I'm going to bed.
Peach is going to bed.
My wife's gonna beat my ass.
Hell yeah.
All right.
DV, baby.
Well,
We love you so much, folks.
weird.
Go. Don't forget to follow Only F1 Fans on Instagram.
follow Track Walk Pod on everything.
Everything you could think of, dog.
All right.
And that's it for us. We love
See
you
you
so
next
much.
week.
Bye bye, people.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.